Hello, everybody, and welcome on back to baseball, or welcome on into baseball, right here on youtube.com/Jonosaurus continuing the Mariners 2022 season. We're 136 games in, and we're inching closer every single day to the end of the season. We're in the final full month of the season, and I think today's September 3rd, the final season, like regular season game, barring a game 183, would be October 2nd. So we have 1 month left. It has not been a great start to the month of September. We have not scored any runs. We've been outscored 9-0, 4-0 loss in Detroit. That one I'm a little less happy about, but fine. Yesterday's game against Cleveland was okay until it kind of broke in a way that my brain just snapped, and I just threw to the wrong base, and I ended up costing myself a couple of runs. We did give up 3 solo home runs, and again, the offense just didn't do a whole lot, so it was kind of it was a sucky situation inside of a pretty frustrating game, but we still didn't do well enough to win or be competitive, or even didn't have a lead and lose the game at all. It's just another one of those days where we just kind of aren't playing super well. We're going to hopefully turn it around. We got 2 more games against Cleveland. I'm looking to try and score some runs, get a win here in September. I have to avoid the panic portion where we're 3.5 games ahead of the Astros right now. If we continue to stumble the way we're stumbling, we could be fighting more for a wild card spot rather than a division win and a full series in the first round. That is not great. We are kind of going through a bit of a gauntlet here. I've talked about it, but we've been playing a lot of American League Central teams. The series the series against Cleveland and Seattle was brutal. The series against Detroit got off to such a good start, and then just really stumbled to get that sweep. Obviously not off to a good start against Cleveland, but we face a White Sox team that's very good, an Atlanta team that is 20 games over 500, so very good. And then a San Diego team that, even though we have beaten twice, is still very good. We do get lesser competition in the second half of this month, so if we continue to stumble, there is some hope and perhaps the saving grace of a softer schedule at the end of it here. But we'll have to see. I cannot rely on that. I cannot rely on the 13 games on the final 14 days of October, or of September, excuse me. I guess the final, was it 16 games over the last chunk, back half of this month, and the first 2 games of October. Can't rely on that to keep me afloat here. I got to start winning some games. Ideally, I'd like to go 500 over the next 10 games. 1 against Cleveland, a couple against Chicago, maybe win a series against Atlanta, split San Diego, but we're going to have to figure this out sooner rather than later. Logan Gilbert, 11-12 with a 3.97, is on the mound today. 3.97 ERA is on the mound today. Tristan McKenzie is 6-9 with a 2.87 ERA. The Mariners were 24 games over 500, but we are struggling against the Cleveland Guardians. We are 2-3 against them, and almost lost both of those wins that we had. So has not been great. Let's see if we can get it turned around here. We're going to go to Progressive Field. Kind of an ironic name for a team that really took a long time to change their name. Ketel Marte. He's going to come in. We're going to do kind of our normal thing here. Ke'Bryan Hayes for Toro. France for Toro. Dom T. Williams for Fraley. He'll be at the top. Lewis for Crawford. Toro for Marte. Everybody's looking good. We might have to sub out Lewis, but we'll see what we can do. Crawford's cold. Toro's cold. Baseball every single day at 7 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel, so be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. That way you're notified when I post new videos. Thanks so much for helping me hit over 1,200 subscribers. That is wild. 8,000 total hours of watch time on the channel. Wild.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. And see the big bat in the lineup so far this year. Franmil Reyes
turn down.
leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to
Oh, good. I did turn down the.
make things happen for them
Whoops.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate.
Franmil Reyes.
He'll barrel up the baseball, hit the ball in the gap, so hit the ball over
I forget
the fence.
who had the home runs yesterday. I believe it was.
That's him
I think one guy had
and
2 of
he's a
them.
bat that you want to stay away from
But we'll see. We'll see what happens today. I'm hoping that we can have a better game today. We're going to have to work against Triston McKenzie today in the rain. 26 starts with a 69 record. 287 on the ERA, 138 innings pitched, 106 hits, 69 noise walks, 127 on the whip, 133 strikeouts.
Dom Thompson-Williams getting ready to hit. Thompson-Williams enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to
A
get
little
hot if he
surprised
wants
that
to win the
Thompson-Williams isn't among the higher rankings of the Rookie of the Year stuff.
title. And a pitch.
OPS.
That misses, and that's how this game
So a
gets
rainy
started.
day here in Cleveland. That's a bad swing on a splitter. Still using the yellow or the neon controller. It didn't seem to be working all that well yesterday. It just didn't seem like it was correct. But it's working. We'll try and use it today. That was the best pitch.
It's 2-2.
All right. Four seam at 94. Splitter at 89. 12-6 curve at 82. Changeup at 88. Yeah, 12-6 curve right there. I thought it was going to be a high fastball. It just kind of dropped in there.
This is Kyle Lewis. Good power.
Batting difficulty dropped yesterday.
LBP department. First pitch,
Not
just misses.
walking to the plate with a lot of confidence these last couple of games. And in back-to-back days, we had complete game shutouts thrown against us. So these managers willing to let their pitchers just go.
Just missed. One down, base is empty.
That's a bad swing.
2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Splitter is his second best pitch. Okay.
Comes the 2-2.
That's a
Stays
good
alive.
foul off right there.
No score, just getting started, top of the first.
He's thrown a lot of that splitter here.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball to left.
Drats. That's a 12-6 curve. A little inside. Darn it.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Ketel Marte.
Here's Ketel Marte.
Celebrate Labor Day this Monday with the Mariners at T-Mobile Park.
Next offering is down low.
Out of the zone.
1-0. Kicks and fires. Rocketed out towards right center.
Oh, I actually thought that was gonna get caught by the,
And that extends the
I guess, second baseman with the shift.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough.
I think we had like 6 hits yesterday. We gave up a
So,
ton
man
of them,
aboard.
like
Mitch
15.
Haniger up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. it comes. And now 2-0.
You've had some lopsided games going on. 15-3.
The pitch. And there's a foul.
We had such a lopsided score between the Rays and the Yankees. I actually went and looked at the scoreboard yesterday.
Right center field. Strong. Raging back towards the wall.
Oh, just stayed up in the air a little too long.
One left for Seattle. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
All right, here is our pitcher. Logan Gilbert is on the mound today.
We go to the bottom of the first.
11-12 in 27 appearances. 3.97 on the ERA. 176 innings pitched. 164 hits given up. 5 walks. Factor to a .96 whip. 134 strikeouts. I don't think we have a ton of pitchers with like swing and miss stuff.
Help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I
The
think it's
legend
one of those
difficulty
mental things
is
that he's going to have to overcome.
not looking great.
Stepping up for the Guardians. Miles Straw.
Four seam in.
Now the 0-1.
That was a
And a
really
pop-up,
bad
right
pitch.
side, foul territory.
Toro, though, with some nice
The
speed
grab on
on
the
first.
run.
Out at first,
And a
I should
quick
say.
out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. First
That
pitch
is a
doesn't
bad
find the
slider. A little early, a little anxious.
zone. Right-hander kick steals. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches
Okay, not a
away,
good
you
start
get
here.
the
A couple
feeling
of
as a
sliders
hitter
that have
the
missed.
pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. That to right. What a play in right field.
That really dropped. I was surprised as that ball was staying in the air. I was surprised that it had the like
Jose Ramirez.
the flash of like, hey, maybe you should dive for it. Like this is going to be a tight play. But it just dropped.
On the ground to the left. Gathers and throws to first.
Okay,
That ends the
one
frame.
inning down here.
Guardians fail
One
to
hit for the
score.
Mariners, nothing for the
Completed inning,
Guardians.
No score. Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P.
The
Crawford.
shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And the pitch.
Oh, that splitter.
Foul.
It looks so good.
Next off.
Out of the zone.
Is down low. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 13.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and deals. That's a strike.
Ooh, okay. I don't know that I agree with that call. I mean, he's not really commanding the zone. This should probably be a 3-0 count. It should definitely be a 2-1 count. But
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Straw, long run. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Hayes into second.
It's a nice
and he's
double
got
right
the
there.
double.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Abraham Toro. First offering and it just misses.
Okay.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get them going a little bit.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Now a long throw home. It's offline. And
Our first run of September comes in the second inning against Cleveland. 1-0 Mariners here early.
Out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was
Maybe a more aggressive
off the
send than I
tee.
realized.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's Tom Murphy.
Oh, that's a bad swing. Oh, that's a splitter you just got to let go. Fuck.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good
Batting
timing
up.
on it. Just got
The
underneath it
second
a little
baseman,
bit and popped it up.
Adam Frazier.
Here's Adam Frazier. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here.
That's a great piece of contact. That's just a bad. That's just a bad drive. Like that one's fine. Far more okay with that than the Tom Murphy pop, which I wasn't really all that upset about.
Here in Cleveland, now it's Franmil Reyes.
Leading off. for
Oh,
the
you didn't.
Guardians,
Okay, cool,
The
excellent.
right fielder, Franmil Reyes.
Okay.
Gilbert back to work. Ground ball left side and foul ball. The wind of the pitch.
Oh
Swing and
my
a ground ball up
goodness.
the middle. That's a base hit.
Timing is off. I wonder if I need to switch to the other controller. I don't know what is wrong here.
Seems like he got exactly what he was
Batting
looking
fifth.
for right there.
The
Wasn't
first
able to
baseman,
elevate that one, but he sure hit it
23.
hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now it's going to be Frank Schwindel to Crawford for one. Back to first.
It's
double
like, okay,
play.
there we go, double play.
3-6-3, nicely
Bang, bang,
done.
boom. That's exactly what I was trying to do.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays
The
to turn on the
designated hitter.
infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
1-1 now. Naylor checks his swing.
He went.
Heel down to third. And he went, says Larry Bullock. The pitch. Up the middle. Crawford handles the chance. Sends it to first.
All right.
Third out.
Nice pick by Toro there at first. And we will move on to
Back
the
now
third.
at Progressive Field.
Oops.
All set for the start
half
of
of
the
the
inning.
third.
Here's the Seattle leadoff
The left
man,
fielder.
Dom Thompson
Dom.
Williams.
Thompson Williams.
The line to kick the pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is in for a strike. And it
Ooh,
skips in there.
12-6 curve looked tempting out of the hand.
That one misses. 3-1 now. And there's a fly ball deep right field.
That might go.
And that one.
Wow, the solo shot from Dom T. Williams. All
He
right.
sends it out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 2-0.
That'll work.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And up next for Seattle, Kyle Lewis.
A little early on it, but still
The center
enough power to get it out.
Kyle Lewis.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. Line drive.
Base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long,
Designated
and so
hitter.
could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. That one's in there, 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The pitch. That misses, and it's 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1.
Oh, no.
Nice
Oh,
stop.
that's about the
Rosario
worst.
won.
That's the worst result I could have had. That is a dead cut center. Like,
3-6
ah,
play, in my opinion.
that's a big miss right there.
You've got a pitcher
Look at where that fastball is. I was early on it, obviously on top because I was
target.
looking a little high.
Perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Haniger in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Smash to the left side.
Early and on top of that one as well.
And they take
Well, Dom
care
T.
of
Williams
business
comes
early
through
out.
and gets us
That's the third out.
an
Solo
additional
blast
run on the board,
adds to
2-0
the
here.
Seattle lead. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Ugh.
Here's Andres Jimenez. His righty-lefty splits there.
Leading off for the Guardians.
And the
The
pitch
second
is
baseman,
in for a strike.
Andres.
It's 0-1.
Jimenez.
Left-hand batter waits.
Oh
Right side.
my goodness.
Frazier.
What is
collects.
happening?
Fires over to first.
All of these are so consistently off, and they're right over the heart of the plate. They're sailing on me in every
Good
instance.
defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way.
I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and
Batting
circled
ninth.
the bases.
The left fielder.
And now, Richie Palacios. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. And he's at third with one away. That's a triple.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling. And I think he knew he was going for three as soon as it touched down.
Tracks it down for the out. Runner tagging for third. Play at the
Is that
plate,
not the
and
Mario
time
sound?
he's safe. It's
Is that not the
2-2.
Mario coin sound?
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1. In the first pitch,
It has
misses
just
for
been
ball
it has been
one.
a struggle all over the place against this team.
And there's the strike. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game.
I don't know.
and
I
mostly because
really
the-
don't know.
Well, got to pause on that thought.
All of
That'll do
these
it for
are
them.
just they're just
3 innings
off.
complete.
And I don't
We are
know.
tied 2-2.
it doesn't feel like what I'm doing is all that wrong or off. Like
Welcome back. Start of the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop.
McKenzie back to
J.P.
work.
Crawford.
Rips one to right.
I'm all right with that. A little early on it, obviously, but it's okay.
Now back.
And I did use this controller yesterday for a couple different games. It feels fine otherwise.
Up next for the Mariners. That one ripped left field.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases.
That's a double. That's a double.
In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And here is Abraham Toro. That's towards center. Strong puts it away, and there's two down. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision
Now
soon.
batting.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
So here's Murphy now. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one. Hayes at second with two down. In the air to left center.
Drats.
Strong has a beat on it. He's got it.
Okay, well, got the double, but
Mariners leave one.
couldn't
And
do
this game
anything
is
with
still
it. A couple of
tied at
fly
2-2.
balls and that pretty quickly.
Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And the pitch. That's in there. And that's strike one. Well struck right field. And it's gone. Home run. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His 17th of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch.
The batter,
Absolutely
the right
blasted
fielder.
out of this ballpark.
Ronnie.
Now here is Franmil Reyes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Okay, from here, he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the fact that his team is now down by a run.
Swing and a line drive caught. You and I got
Thank
a
you,
chance
Key
to
Brian
broadcast the
Hayes.
2019 All-Star Game, and the city of
Number
Cleveland
23.
did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. The wind and the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field.
Another awful pitch. I just don't.
Brings it in, two down.
Yeah, and
I'm
think
so
the
out of rhythm. I'm out of
players,
sync.
backed
It's
it
just
up
not
and
going
went to
well.
Run Derby,
The designated
and the
hitter.
show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others, it was off the charts.
I mean, that was a
And
nice
the game
pitch
is
right
always
there.
Special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Two down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side.
I got out of it not too bad after that, but still a solo home run given up. And the Guardians erased the 2-run deficit, now lead by 1 over the last couple innings. They have 3 runs on 4 hits. Starting to see part of the issue that the Mariners have been dealing with lately. 6 hits, 2 runs scored. Had a runner in scoring position, and 2 pop-outs did absolutely nothing.
The second baseman, Adam
Leads
Frazier.
off for the Mariners. The second baseman, Adam
The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Kicks and fires.
Ooh, that's a.
And so now 1-2.
I mean, those are the pitches I want to crush.
Hitter waits. Out to short. Rosario over to pick it up. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
So the batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Dom Thompson Williams.
Oh, that's a terrible swing.
The flip to the pitcher covering. And a couple of quick outs. Kyle Lewis up next for the Mariners.
Kyle Lewis.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Damn it.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
Well, that was that's the difference between 2 outs, 1 on, and whatever the fuck that was.
They're down 3-2.
Oh boy.
And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez.
For the Guardians, the second baseman.
Check swing, but he went too
I mean, that's a
far.
really good, like, percentage, timing, and degree, and it still is not down where I want it. Left by 3 degrees.
Here comes a pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And down on strikes he goes. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside
The
corner
catcher,
for that
number
backwards
17.
K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Hedges, the next to hit, takes outside. And the 1-0. And he pumps it a strike.
1-1.
Ball to strike. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cam.
Way upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So Hedges is gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. And the batter now, Richie Palacios.
Richie
And that's in there for strike 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next pitch is outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3
Oh,
inning. The
boy.
Guardians go down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Marte, Haniger, Crawford coming up here. See if we can get something going here in the 6th. We did learn last time if we do have a rain delay, we'll bring in a new pitcher, not the pitcher that's already been pitching.
He's kind of an
Learned that in
outlier,
Oakland.
especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. And a pitch. This to center field.
Darn it. Just not enough on it.
And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Feels like a ball I should have done more with.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the
They're going to
field.
go to the bullpen
Everything was on
already.
time. He stayed balanced through the entire
7
swing.
hits
Just
was
bounced out into
apparently
center.
the number.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tristan McKenzie is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Alex Young, trying to protect this lead.
Oh, 25 games, 3-5 record. No saves, no opportunities. 62 innings with a 5.66 ERA. 48 to 37 strikeouts to walks. I've been used to the opposing being on the other side. Lefty has a sinker, cutter, sinker at 92, cutter at 88, circle change at 88, 12-6 at 84, 4-seam at 94. That is a terrible swing. What the fuck am I doing? He started with the 12-6 curve. He started with his 4th best pitch.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And a foul ball.
Please stop swinging at everything.
On a line. Leaping try, but it's off his glove. Reyes gets it back in quickly, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would
What are you
strand him
doing,
in the
man?
inning.
What are you doing? Look how far outside of the strike zone that is.
And he deals. Good eye right there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Here's a rocket out to left. Palacios makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was
What's going on with my headset over here? Audio keeps cutting out for like no reason.
He is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And now for Seattle, Abraham Toro, the switch hitter batting right. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 3. Line drive, knocks it down to the hole. On the run, sends it over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Top top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. Guardians 3 and the Mariners 2.
Couldn't get it over his glove. They had a messy inning defensively there. I was lucky to even have an opportunity to try and drive a run in.
Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw.
For the Guardians, the center
pitch.
fielder, Miles.
And there's the strike.
How is that pitch in that location? It's not that far off, it feels.
Fly ball to
It's
right
1
center.
degree. It's like 98%. It's 0.01 or 0.1 whatever. Like, it's not that bad. It's just like, yep, we're fine. We're going to go nuzzle right into the fucking middle of the goddamn plate.
The next to hit.
Rosario.
Nestle.
First offering misses the mark.
I mean, I guess that would make sense.
And here it comes. Now one out to right. Haniger under it.
Man.
And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez stands in now and watches strike one. And the righty deals. Foul ball there. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And Ramirez is set down. And that's the third out. Guardians go down 1-2-3. But they're up 3-2.
8 hits, 2 runs.
Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the Mariners catcher, Tom Murphy. The big lefty turns, kicks, steals.
That's the fucking pitch
Pop
I
up
wanted.
here, third base side. Ramirez should have this one. Puts it away for the out.
That's the pitch I wanted. That is the pitch I wanted so badly.
He's going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Hit weakly on the ground. Grabs it barehanded. On the money. Nice play.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Don.
I didn't trust him to go up top.
So the lineup flips
And I
over.
should have seen it. I was
Mariners
looking
leadoff
low.
man, Dom Thompson-Williams, 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Out to short. Rosario gloves it, slings it across, and that is that. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back, bottom of the 7th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians.
We've only thrown 55 pitches.
The right field,
That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Reyes.
I can't believe this Guardians team is under 500.
It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And that one pulled foul.
Saw this a lot yesterday as well, as far as some pitches that just thankfully got pulled. Schwindel had a couple of home runs in yesterday's game.
And the right-hander deals. That clips the corner.
Oops.
Liner, base hit.
Don't have an answer.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field. But he made it work out.
Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians.
Second baseman, Andres.
That one's in there, 0-1. Schwindel off of first with 2 away. Next pitch has popped up.
A little surprised that this was
under this one.
Frazier's ball, but that's all right.
Makes the catch, and that is that. 1 left for the Guardians, but they still lead at 3-2.
Hit giving up, and that's a little frustrating.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Daniel De Los Santos.
Enyel De Los Santos is coming on in.
Hang on to this lead.
10 innings in 9 games, no record, 7 holds, 3.38 on the ERA, 9 to 8 strikeouts to walks. Righty's not having a lot of success against him.
Top of the 8th, and stepping
That's
in for
not
the
good.
Mariners, Kyle Lewis.
2 righties coming up for us in this inning. 97 on the fastball, 84 on a slider. Circle change at 90.
Wind to the pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Movement in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase getting loose out there. Next pitch is downstairs.
Slider all the way down at 90 or 82. That is a 13-mile-an-hour difference between those 2 pitches.
Foul away. Swings through that, and
Damn.
it's a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to
That's a
manufacture
bad
run
swing.
to needing to
He
run
threw
it
that
consistently,
last
just
slider
string
like
multiple hits
high
together
and
to
dropped
get it
in,
across
and
the
that
plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Got him.
kind of accidentally hit the button on that one.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves.
Fuck,
Knowing
that
they
was
can
it.
miss
That was the
bat,
pitch.
Tell you what, that's huge. It can change the ballgame.
Haniger swings, drives one. Well struck. And
He
it's
went right
gone.
back to it. He went double slider in the same spot.
Mitch Haniger leaves the
Tie game.
His 46th
Tie
career.
game.
Ties it up.
I can't believe he threw that pitch again.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square.
I
with his
cannot
mechanics.
believe
If
he
you
threw that
fire
same
off the front
pitch
shoulder, there's no way you
twice,
can
like in a row.
Outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Shortstop. JP.
Oh, that's a bad
Swing
swing.
and a ball.
That's an aggressive bad swing.
Rosario settles underneath it, drops into the glove, and that is the inning. Solo
Okay, now
homer
we have
gets
created
the
ourselves a
empty
little bit
inning
of a
score.
situation.
We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Haniger. I missed that, like I missed a home run with J.P. Crawford that would have ended a game earlier this season, I think against Cleveland.
The catcher. Austin Hedges.
I think it was, because I think that was a 13-inning marathon game, quote unquote.
So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very
try and
efficient
just
with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low,
survive.
you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Here's a 1-2. Chopped left side. on
Thank
the
God he
first.
only had 9
Leadoff
speed.
man is out
Anything
near the
other than 9 speed and like anything above that, he's probably safe.
Richie.
Whew.
Richie
All right, how we looking?
Palacio
Sadler's
takes in for the
ready.
Guardians. The other way, Hayes. Tosses across the first. 2 up, 2
It was in the green, but who knows?
The center fielder, number 7, Miles Straw.
back to the top of the lineup. Here's a speed threat, Miles Straw. In there for strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The pitch. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Here's the 0-2. To the right side, Frazier handles. Gets it to
Okay,
first.
he actually gets
and
through
that ends
8.
the inning.
Oh, pretty harmlessly there.
Guardians fail to score, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. And welcome back. Down the third baseman.
Leading off for Seattle, the third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The line to kick the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Good eye right there.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Oh, way late on that. Damn it.
Reyes pulls it down. 1 away. Next, the switch hitting first baseman, Abraham Toro.
Abraham Toro.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch, and he was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
I was curious if I could, damn it, he went with a circle change. I was kind of curious if I could maybe bait him into a fastball on pitch number 2, considering how awful I was on that first one. But he went with the circle change.
Tom Murphy.
Murphy's had a pretty abysmal day, a couple of really bad pop-outs.
Swings through
Bad
that
swing
one.
there.
0-1.
That was a half-hearted hack from my thumb.
And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
A 1-1. There's a strike. Two outs. Swing. And
Got me with a
miss,
slider.
And that is
Fuck.
that. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, bottom 9, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Guardian. The shortstop, Ahmed.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitch.
Casey Sadler, 48 games, 5-1 record, 15 holds with 61 innings pitched, a 1.62 ERA, 38 strikeouts, no walks. Lefties batting a little bit better than righties.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Frazier picks it up, tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Ramirez.
Ripped on a line.
Lewis got it.
Jam.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at
The
someone.
right fielder.
Looking for one of those loop
Ramirez.
hits to get a knock sometimes.
Reyes.
Big stack center field.
Ah, shit.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Bradley Zimmer. So 2 down, stepping up for the Guardians.
Ooh, that's a generous strike on the outside.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're a base
Thankfully,
runner,
that
you
cutter
gotta stay
broke
dialed
into
in.
the strike zone
Look
instead
for
of
anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
further inside. Push the count to 2 strikes.
He can't get there. It's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Across his
Oh.
and the Guardians walk it off and win it 4-3.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good
Crawford
speed over there at
usually
first
makes
base.
so
But
many
he can
solid
score
plays.
all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
Just couldn't quite get there. We walked it off a couple of times against them in Seattle. The baseball gods strike back.
4-3 our final score. For Chris
2 outs.
Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
That's all right. We put up a fight. We got back in the game. I feel a little lucky to have that game tied going into the 9th anyway. But a couple of bad pitches by whoever the pitcher was. He went back-to-back sliders on that. As we're watching the home run right now, he went slider in almost the exact same spot. Schwindel had 2 home runs last night, scored 2 runs, knocks in the game-winning run here. Casey Sadler gets the loss. One earned off of 2 hits, 0.2 innings pitched, no strikeouts, no walks. De Los Santos, he gets the win, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, 1 earned, no walks. Jose Ramirez is the player of the game with a 1 for 4, which is a little weird, I guess. I mean, Schwindel, whatever. Let's see. Dom T. Williams and Mitch Haniger, each 1 for 4 with a solo home run. Key Brian Hayes had a couple of doubles on 2 of 4. He scored once. Abraham Toro, 1 for 4, knocked in a run. The Mariners' struggles continue. We had the lead. We gave it up all in the bottom of the 3rd there. Gave up another run in the 4th. I'm lost. Completely lost as to what is going on right now. We are 0-3 in the month of September. We are 80-57. Cleveland has our number. And it doesn't get easier after this. That is the thing that is starting to worry me. Now, if we get a little bit of outside help, which I believe we did, we might be all right. I obviously, trying to go 5-4 over these next 9 games, but if we can get the Astros to play with us 5-5, give up a game every once in a while, maybe try and get it back, maybe that's worth trying to figure out. Marco Gonzalez, or I don't know why I didn't do that sentence that way. That can help us. Some outside help would be greatly appreciated. Marco Gonzalez is 13-4 with a 2.95 ERA. He will be the starter for us, taking on Gavin Williams, 2-5 with a 5.06 ERA. Cleveland leads this series 2-0. Much closer game the second time around, but still not a win. The Mariners drop to 80-57. The Cleveland Guardians rise to 65-72. I almost hit the wrong button. I meant to hit that button. We've lost 3 in a row. 5-5 over our last 10. Pretty bad. The Guardians are 13 games out of the American League Central. They're 10 games out of the American League wild card, so their elimination number is 16, and we are struggling against them. The Royals officially eliminated from playoff contention. That does it for today's game. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for Game 3 against the Cleveland Guardians, which, thank God, we don't have to see this team anymore. Right here, 7 p.m. Pacific time, so be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good sports. Go Mariners.